Welcome back to another week of Queen Bee Nomads. We have 3 stops left in the Bahamas and are going to show you 2 of them in this episode, as we are winding up the season and are planning our exit out of the Bahamas. We pick up the anchor in the early morning from Foxtown and head west, where we are finally able to get some sailing in again.
So Danielle just took us off anchor, and now we're heading towards Sale Cay, which how many nautical miles did we say? 32?
30-something.
So should be most of the day. I don't know how much wind we got. Or hopefully planning to sail most of it.
Yeah, sailing. That's why we have a sailboat.
Living the dream, sailing out to sea. Welcome aboard our home, Queen Bee. Every day is treasured, every day feels free. We've came so far, now we're living the dream. Living life to the fullest. Every moment is cherished. Every day is an adventure. It's like we found our treasure. Nothing else matters so long as we're together. We wanna capture this moment and bring you along for the ride, as we share our journey with you, sailing off at high tide. Here's today's episode. Without further ado, sailing Queen Bee, sailing off into the blue.
We'll be watching out for that as well. Again, Guyana and Suriname, but you see right here where it has been dry.
This is our highly sophisticated moment of watching the weather approaching our area in the Bahamas. We use various methods and sources, but right now we are listening to a weather channel that mostly covers the Caribbean islands about the increased heat as well as the storms that are approaching the Bahamas. We feel stuck where we are, as there aren't many keys for us to hide out in that have a good holding for the anchor and have the shelter from the winds. So we stay put at Great Sale Cay and just cross our fingers that we have other cruisers come by to anchor near us for support and that the boat isn't in the storm's path. We have been seeing night after night of lightning shows in the sky. Well, we've just spent the last 3 days at Great Sale Cay, and we've been doing laundry, editing videos. Phil did a couple hours of work for his consulting role, and there is nothing at Great Sale Cay to see. There are no buildings, there are no people, there are no roads, there's nothing. There's not even a very easy beach to walk on because there are a lot of broken trees, and then you can only walk like this far, and then you come across some broken trees that you can't pass. So I think that you could maybe paddleboard here if the weather was right and go through some mangroves, but for us the weather is not right. We are here hiding from a storm, and we are just getting to that time in the season where it just is you have to be safe and be careful. Like lightning is not our friend out here. We're closely paying attention to all of the weather apps. We're following these different weather channels, getting weather reports, and talking with other cruisers. Our time here in the Bahamas is almost over, and I'm kind of happy that it is, because I think that it's the right time to move on. Hurricane season for insurance purposes officially starts July 1st, and cruisers sometimes think of it as more like June 1st, because the storms have been hitting earlier, and so it's very possible that a storm could happen in May. So I don't know if you can see this. Just after I gave you my weather report, there's a water spout in the distance over there. Think of a water spout as a tornado over the ocean. This is a fair weather spout, which forms from the water up during calm, muggy days. For a sailboat, they are a massive hazard. A direct hit brings sudden, violent winds, often exceeding 50 knots, blinding spray, and chaotic shifts in wind direction that can instantly shred sails or capsize a boat. but fair weather spouts move slowly and are easy to spot. If you see one, just alter your course and steer clear.
You can probably see behind me the clouds are getting closer, so we've brought all our laundry in, put everything away, just gotten about prepared to get wet, and along with us. Pretty stormy, so we just came out to let out some more chain. So we let out about another 15 meters of chain, so now we have about hopefully 7 to 1 scope. Before we were like barely at 5, so it should be good now.
We had quite the lightning show last night and rain, but we're lucky again that the eye of the storm didn't come near us. We decide to move north to Grand Cay as the winds today are southwest, and then we will have a better angle to the wind the following day to get further west to Mangrove Cay afterwards. Well, we're on the move again. We're moving from Great Sale Cay to Grand Cay, which was never in our plans to do, but just because of the wind direction, we've been facing a few storms these days. So right now we're just moving, it's north from us to Grand Cay. Days, we should be able to sail downwind to the next key, which is Mangrove Cay. And we have the code zero up again, the mainsail. We're doing over 6 knots, and there's between like 14 and 18 knots of wind. The anchorage that we were hoping to get to in Grand Cay looks like it may be full, with a total of 3 boats already. We made it. We're in Grand Cay. We are going to check out the little village here, and we've been invited onto a boat, and we will meet the other boaters of the anchorage. We walk around Grand Cay, where we agree that these folks are some of the friendliest that we have met. Even the young kids that walk by say, "Good day." This is a town where we see a lot of people sitting outside their front door, often with friends and family. We see them playing dominoes and chatting. We find a new friend, a dog that walks with us for a while. It seems like a safe and quiet community. Their sewage and water treatment is right when you arrive off the dock. And here are some of our new cruising friends. That's it for us today, but next week's episode is the finale of Season 1 in the Bahamas. Make sure to tune in to see what kind of crossing we have. Remember that by subscribing, liking, and commenting, you help our channel grow. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.